Hello everyone, I am back, as you see, and we're going to be doing something I'm actually really excited to do. I'm going to be participating in a Pokemon Draft League. So, very simple stuff. Each coach has 11 Pokemon, arranged in various tiers, S, A, B, C, D, E, and Band. We've already done the picking, so I'll go over what team I went with shortly. And this week we're actually going to be starting our very first matches. Matches are being played in Showdown. So, let me show you the team briefly. So, we have Gholdengo, Kilowattrel, Cryogonal, Rotom Wash, Tauros Paldea Water, Salamence, Muck, Magnezone, Cacturne, Shiny Snorunt, which is my mascot because my team is the Snowpoint Snorunts, and Wooper Paldea. So I'll just go over the picks really quickly on why I went with these. So I was third in the draft, and apologies. No, the two in front of me hadn't picked Gholdengo. The other picks they did choose for their S tier picks were incredibly strong Pokemon, though I am of the belief that Gholdengo is the strongest Pokemon in VGC format right now. Amazing stat spread, good as dual ability, make it rain, all around a very, very impressive Pokemon. Kilowattrel I grabbed second for Tailwind support. Very fast Pokemon, can hit decently hard. Defenses are a little miffy, but I'm not really using him for attacks, really. My plan is to just get him in there, get off Tailwind, maybe survive on a Focus Sash, and hit one attack before going down, but the main point of Kilowattrel is speed control. Now, because I picked Gholdengo as my S tier, I could not pick Murkrow. Now, with our format right now, S tier is the only tier you cannot pick a free agent from. So we get 4 free agents after we pick from our tiers, because it goes 1 S tier, 1 A tier, 2 B tiers, 2 C tiers, and a D tier. Then you get 4 free agents. Now, because of this, you can't pick from S tier, which means I couldn't get Murkrow. So, I figured if I want to pair up Gholdengo with someone, I'm going to need a Haze user. And I decided on Cryogonal. Now, that might seem like a weird pick. Like, there are surely other better Haze users, and I wouldn't disagree with that, but I felt like Cryogonal can actually pull a lot of weight here. Decent special defense, decent special attack, decent HP. Oh, actually, no, its HP is kind of bad, actually. Never mind. But the whole goal of Cryogonal is just to maybe at least get one Haze off before feigning. That's really its goal. Rotom Wash, very, very strong Pokemon. Incredible bulk, incredible special attack. I just feel like it's going to be a really good Pokemon for us. Tauros Paldean Water. It's not a Pokemon I think you'd see many people grab. Because overlooked, really, I'd say, because I don't know, I feel like people are overlooking Paldean Tauros at the moment, but it's a really strong Pokemon. Great HP, great attack, great defense, great speed. Special attack is really low, but that's great because it's a physical attacker. Now, you might think that, why did you get the water version when you could get the fire version or the fighting versions? It would have a better move pool for capitalizing on that physical attack. Well, one, Tauros Paldean Fire was already taken when it was my turn for the draft again, when I decided to take Tauros Paldean Water. But secondly, with its own signature move, where is it? Raging Bull, it takes the form of water type when, you know, you're fighting water. So, Tauros has a 90 base power water physical move that destroys screens, which I think is going to be incredibly useful. Taking out screens is going to be incredibly powerful, especially when I go against a person who has Grimmsnarl. And lastly, for part 1 of the team, we have Salamence. So, there wasn't really a strategic decision, I would say, around grabbing Salamence. I just figured it was another Tailwind user. Maybe you can slap a Life Orb on it. Could probably get some use out of it. Because remember, Salamence may not get a lot of play in regular VGC because it's outclassed by a lot of things. But in Draft League, only one person will have that Pokemon that outclasses Salamence. So, while Salamence on its own is a little below average, but because it's still a pseudo, I think it's still very good. So we'll see how good Salamence does for us this format. And then we have the last 5 picks. All of these Pokemon are B tier or below. But I still think there's incredible use to them. Muck, I think, is definitely a good pick for us. Great special defense, middling, very bad speed, but HP and attack are very high, and well, it doesn't really have great attacks to make up for that. Like, it really only gets Poison Jab. But I think he'll be very helpful. Can get some poisons off in some situations. Be a very stally Pokemon, have him on the field. Magnezone was a pick that, if I'm honest, I'm the least sure about. Mainly because I am not sure if I'm still not sure if I should have taken Magneton over Magnezone. I knew I wanted a decently bulky electric type with good attack, but I was unsure if I wanted to go Magneton or Magnezone. Because my original plan was to pick up Jolteon for Nuzzle, but then Jolteon got picked. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll grab Raichu instead as a free agent. Because this is before I picked Salamence. Because Salamence was my last A-tier free agent before I couldn't afford to pick one. So originally I was going to get Raichu, but then someone else chose Raichu. So I was like, okay, I'll fall onto my backup and went with Magnezone. So Magnezone's a hard hitter with bulk. We'll see how far he gets us. With analytic, I think it's actually going to be incredibly powerful because a lot of people would try and go for speed control. And you want to have some sort of speed control, right? With Magnezone being incredibly slow, it could potentially last a lot. So having that 1.3 times damage boost to all of its moves is going to be incredibly useful. Now, Cacturne, I'd say, is my most questionable pick. You don't really think of Cacturne a lot. And with stats like this, it's no surprise. 115 attack and special attack is great, but the rest of its stats are pretty bad. 60 defense and special defense is really bad for this type of Pokemon. Like, having very little bulk when you have no speed is really bad for a attacker. Like, if it had speed at least, it would be good. Which is why it was down in C tier. But my main idea for it was because it's a dark type, you have stuff like Sucker Punch, Taunt. What else you have? Thief, which isn't too useful. You'd rather want to use Knockoff. I could use Ingrain, Growth, Grassy Terrain to set up a terrain boost. It's got Toxic Spikes, Thunder Punch, Swords Dance, Substitute, Tantrum, Spiky Shield, Spikes. Like, not a great Pokemon, but I could see bringing him quite a few times in case I need a Grass type with these types of coverage moves. Then the last two, well, Wooper has more of a choice than Snorunt. I went with Paldean Wooper because when I got to my last free agent pick, I was completely out of free agent points, so I had to choose a Pokemon from E tier, which costs 0 points. And out of all the available E tiers there, I thought Wooper Paldean was probably the best one to pick because it's access to Water Absorb. I don't think I'll see a lot of play for Wooper, but if there's a chance where I could potentially use him as a Water Absorb pivot, I think he's going to be really good for at least taking 1 or 2 hits. Probably just 1 hit with that stat spread. And then lastly, just Snorunt. My team's Snowpoint Snorunts. I had to grab the mascot. There wasn't really anything remaining in D tier that I wanted. I really wanted to try and get Mischievous from D tier for Destiny Bond, but that was already taken, and I didn't really think of anything else in D tier that I wanted. Now, my first match is against the Pachirisu Pipebombs, and they've got some very scary Pokemon. Skeledirge, Abomasnow, Beartic, the Dunsparce, Colossal, Dracloak, Drifloon, Crocodile, Scovillain, Piscinian, and Grimer. So, the tiers next to their names are Pokemon I think that they're definitely going to pick. They're definitely going to bring Skeledirge with Unaware. They're definitely bringing the Dunsparce, Colossal, and Crocodile. Everything else, though, I'm unsure on. If they bring Beartic, I think there's a good chance they'll bring Beartic. Though, I don't think they're going to bring Abomasnow. But if they do bring Beartic, it's higher chance that they will bring Abomasnow, if that makes sense. Because their abilities go well together. Snow Warning and Snow Cloak. And on this, I just have a bunch of moves I'm a little worried about. Like, Skeledirge with Torch Song, Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, Hex, Slack Off, Protect, Earth Power. Like, you could see these. Like, Aurora Veil, Blizzard, Protect, Earth Power, Giga Drain, Ice Shard, Helping Hand, Abomasnow. Ice Shard is something that I think could lead to Abomasnow actually being really likely if they bring Beartic because of that priority move. Because on a whole, their team is very slow. Like, very, very slow. What else in here could be worrisome? Well, the Dunsparce with Serene Grace is going to be a problem. It does get Tailwind, so that's the reason why I think the Dunsparce is very likely to give them a bit of speed control to bring the Dunsparce with Tailwind. Dracloak is the only Pokemon I couldn't find any info on because of how no one's used it over its evolved form. I forget its name at the moment. But it's got some scary moves. U-Turn. It's got both screens. It's got Thunder Wave, Sucker Punch, Disable. Drifloon is also a potential Tailwind setter, but I don't think it's as likely as the other one. Though it does get Trick Room. So that might be how they get speed control. Oh, sorry. It also gets Memento, Self-Destruct, Imprison. All very good moves. So, although I don't think Drifloon is likely to come, I can see why they draft Drifloon. This is an incredibly useful Pokemon. And as I said, Crocodile I think is definitely a must-play from them. It's got Intimidate, Moxie, Anger Point. This is the one of the Pokemons on their list that I generally don't really know which moveset they're going to go with it. Intimidate is a very clear choice here, but Moxie might be a really strong one to go with. Especially since, you know, my lead, they're probably expecting my lead to be Gholdengo. So if they knock out Gholdengo, they get the Moxie boost. Then you have Scovillain, which has Moody, which is insane. Which is why, although I don't think it's a guaranteed pick, I think it's a very highly good chance they will bring it. The only problem with it in double battles is that you need it to survive, and it's unfortunately not that bulky, so I don't think it's going to be that great. I also don't think they'd use Chlorophyll on it because they don't really have a good way of setting up Sun. Like, their whole team's kind of all over the place when it comes to it. They have a Sand user, two Ice users, two Snow users, because it's Snowstorm now, and then one Sun user. Technically two, because Aldridge can also benefit from the Sun, though you're not really the one to want to put up Sunny Day with him. And then the last two Pokemon, which I don't even have any info on, because I just don't think they're going to be used, which are Piscinian and Grimer. Part of that is because the draft finished after I set this up, because I didn't think their last few picks would be that likely to be used. But also because I don't think Grimer's going to get used at all. I feel like that was just a free agent pick because they ran out of points. Though Piscinian might be likely, but I don't think so, because my team has a bunch of ghost types on it. But we'll see, I guess. But I don't think Pissimian's likely. Which leads us to the team for the week. Let's go at these one at a time. We have Gholdengo with choice specs with Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Power Gem. Ooh, actually, hold on. I don't need the speed investment at the moment. Hold on. I'm just going to edit this slightly. Let's bring that down a bit and raise up my special defense. Because, like I said, all their Pokemon are incredibly slow. So I don't exactly need to outspeed them. Okay, so I have to update my PK, my Pokepaste after this. Because we haven't submitted them yet, so I might do a bit of on the fly checking, changing. So Shadow Ball and Make It Rain are the obvious moves. Though Thunderbolt and Power Gem might seem a little weird. I went with Thunderbolt in case... Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. Like, the reason I brought Thunderbolt is potentially... What was it? Drifloon, I think. Oh, Thunderbolt actually isn't really that useful. I should take Thunderbolt off or something else, but what would I replace it with? Because Thunderbolt doesn't look like it'll do much against their team. Dazzling Gleam? Or Psychic? I feel like Psychic could get more use. Ooh. I don't think Thunderbolt will do that much for me. Yeah, I'll do Dazzling Gleam instead. Then we have Muck with Poison Jab, Rock Slide, Rest, and Sleep Talk with the Black Sludge. The idea behind this is to just make him a bit of annoyance on the field. Be bulky, deal a bit of damage with Rock Slide or Poison Jab, then Rest and Sleep Talk to continue doing that. And Stench as well to make it that Poison Jab could potentially flinch. Or do I want to do Poison Touch instead? You know, I think Poison Touch would probably be better. Because the 10% on flinch I already have Rock Slide for. And with Poison Jab already having a pretty good chance of poison, I think I'm like guaranteeing a poison. Because now that's a 30% onto 30%. That might be a guaranteed poison, almost guaranteed poison. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Then we have Protect, Nasty Plot, Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump on Rotom Wash. I'm not sure if I like that, actually. In my practice, I didn't really get much use for Nasty Plot. Substitute, maybe? Let's change it out for Substitute. I completely forgot. I didn't even go over Tauros. So, Tauros has the Assault Vest to make it a bit bulkier, with Wild Charge, Earthquake, Raging Bull, Close Combat, with Terra-type Electric to boost up Wild Charge if I use it. Then we have Magnezone with the Life Orb, with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon, and Mirror Coat. Hold on. How many Pokemon on my team have Protect? One. Only one. Hold on. give it to Magnezone too. And then Salamence, we gave it Terra Fire with a Yachi Berry in case I don't Terra it, so it's not as immune to Ice type, weak to Ice types. Then we have Draco Meteor, Tailwind, Air Slash, and Terra Blast, so Terra Fire. But yeah, that's the team. I really hope this team will do us well, and I'll see you when we get into a game. Peace. And we are live for game 1. Okay. So let's just put game 1 in the chat. Okay, so they brought Abomasnow Beartic, they brought Crocodile, they brought Colossal. So what do I wanna... Okay. Do they use it first? You know what? I think... I think I start Gholdengo Muck. Then I think Tauros and Salamence. Okay, so we knew about that. I don't think I need to Terra here yet, so I think I'm gonna... that and Poison Jab. Oh, let's just go... Snow. Beartic. So, few things. We had the read on Skeledirge coming. Drifloon's a bit of a surprise, but not entirely, I guess. And Colossal. Oh, wow. Yeah, they just go down. Okay. So we're off to a good start. So I don't know the sets for Abomasnow and Beartic. So I actually switch out here and Rock Slide. Starting off strong. Okay. I am recording, right? I want to make sure I am. Okay. Ooh, ground type. Terra Blast. Oh, but we're so bulky. Do we get the poison? We don't get the poison. Do I Earthquake? No, I Raging Bull and Rest. Wait, so okay, so we know Skeledirge has Torch Song. Ooh. Change that to Salamence, and then I Sleep Talk. So Torch Song, Unaware, most likely. Actually, no, I don't. I don't want to say. We know it has Throat Spray. Colossal is Terra Ground. It's got Terra Blast. Ooh, we get the poison off. Okay. I'm gonna just do that. And we gotta sleep talk again. Okay, so we almost know the entirety of Skeledirge's moveset. So what does he do here? So he knows all 4 Mons. Oh, I missed the... Oh, that's... No, shoot, that's huge. I got flinched. Oh, God. Okay. Things aren't looking great. Okay. I think now I Terra, make it rain. Do I wake up here? 2 turns of sleep, right? Next 2 turns. 1, 2. Okay, so I rest again. I outspeed, luckily, so hopefully Terra Steel make it rain just kills. Ooh, it doesn't. Well, luckily we outspeed here. Yeah, there's no chance he outspeeds me. Okay. GG's. Okay, I win game 1. Okay, so we ended up not learning much last round because we managed to just 1 kill. I think this round, I actually want to start off Tauros, Rotom, and I think we're going to bring Gholdengo and Muck. So we're just going to bring in Rotom Wash instead. Because Tauros worked really well, Muck also worked really well, he couldn't really touch it. I feel like Drifloon was a bit of a dull pick here. Like, my team's just way too fast. I have Levitate, so I could just Earthquake. Earthquake. And I want to do Substitute? Yeah, Earthquake and Substitute. I don't know if I like this lead, though. So, Crocodile has Intimidate. That's good to know. Intimidate. Oh, that didn't do much. Stealth Rocks, Substitute. Any Will-O-Wisp Tauros, okay. I think what I let happen here... 60. It's double damage. I do that to him, and then I Hydro Pump the Skeledirge and just hope it doesn't miss. The Skeledirge use will. Also, we know that Crocodile has Stealth Rock. That did a lot of damage. We get the knockout. Let's go. Okay, so Crocodile has Rock Slide. Beartic. How much should I do with... Okay. It's part ground. Yeah, I just got Hydro Pump Crocodile. Just gotta hope it doesn't miss. Last Pokemon's probably Abomasnow. Oh, it's Colossal. Oh, wow. If this doesn't miss, I'm in a good spot. Oh, Icicle Recast missed. Ah, damn. Hydro Pump missed. Oh, I think I just Raging Bull and Hydro Pump Colossal. So Beartic has Icicle Crash. Oh, wait, hold on. He's gonna tear into... Oh, wait, no, he's Terra Ground. We're fine. We're in a very good situation because their strongest Pokemon is down. Colossal's 4 times weak to water. If his last 2 Pokemon are weak to Steel, I could just sack Tauros and let Gholdengo come in for free. Oh, Steam Engine. Oh, wow. He let... Okay. Beartic has Surf. And we just Terra Steel, make it rain, and that's the game. And I guess we'll Thunderbolt Beartic, because why not? Surf. And he's Terra Blast, so I don't know what, he had. Rodon put in some work here. There's no chance he outspeeds me either. I'm faster. Oh wait, I'm not! Crocodile's faster. Well, I'm Terra Stealing, so there's no chance I die to a Dark type move. Oh, he's going for Flinch. Oh wait, no, I can't. Good as gold. Okay, we won our game 1. So we're starting off the season strong. Gholdengo is an incredibly strong Pokemon, so we have learned. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will see you next week. Peace.